I think it's lazy for people to say, I'm just gonna let God figure it out and do nothing.
Yeah.
You still gotta do your part. Just like, because I've been witnessing a lot of the prophetic and stuff, especially hanging out with prophets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking legit stuff. And every time, like, I notice when you give a prophecy, there's an instruction behind it. Okay, God is going to give you this thing, but you have to do this to get there.
Yeah.
God's not going to be like, oh, here's $1 million. God is going to be like, okay, I'm going to give you $1 million, but you have to do this to get that $1 million. It's already there, but you got to put the work in.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, to answer your point, is the Holy Spirit will tell you what you need to do, just like God already told me what I needed to do to get out of poverty, to be financially free or whatever. And I haven't done that. I'm being lazy. So now I'm still struggling. So maybe I should listen, right? But it's weird because I know you talk about spirituality. I realize most of Christians don't understand the spiritual aspect of Christianity, because if God is a spiritual being, so the way it works is God speaks to your spirit and your spirit speaks to your flesh and your mind.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, people, how you know God's talking to you? You get this random thought in your head. It starts with like this random idea that, where did that come from? Or this wild revelation, like something would just completely make perfect sense. And then sometimes you'll actually hear an audible voice.
Yeah.
That's freaky.
Right.
It'll freak you out. I've heard a voice before. But you gotta think about it, because when you get that tapped in to the Holy Spirit, you also hear and see demons. I've seen demons, seen angels. I've heard demons.
I think I've heard demons. I think I've felt demons before, honestly.
Bro, I've literally, people sound crazy, but I was wide awake. I wasn't asleep. I got choked by a demon. It just manifested, choked me, and it just went away.
For me, those moments where I felt like there was either like something yelling at me has been, what is that thing called when you're asleep but awake?
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, lucid dreaming, whatnot, all that good stuff.